Hey y'all, it's your internet besties. My name is Makayla and I'm a Taurus sun.
My name is Mckenzie. I'm a Capricorn rising and a Taurus moon.
And you are now tuned in another episode of Earth Signs and Eye Rolls. Yay! Number 38. Y'all, we're trying something a little bit
I know
different.
y'all probably like, what the fuck going on?
Yes, no video this week. I'm a working girly. We're both working girlies. We work really, really hard, and it's a little difficult to keep up with the schedule. As y'all may know, let's not pretend like sometimes I like to be delusional about it, like I'm the only one who's seeing the madness. But like the inconsistency, I'm like over it. And I know that y'all are over it. So this is gonna be a Spotify, Apple podcast, wherever you're listening to exclusive.
We really have to set up the RSS feed though, so they can listen wherever.
Yeah.
Yep. Since half the time y'all are just gonna be listening. We are taking a number of videos down to 2 a month.
Yeah, 2 a month instead of 4.
So like every other week or just 2 a month, or
we can do every other week.
It'll be about 2 a month. Yeah. Every now and then I think it might be like 3, but for the most part.
And that allows for us to give y'all better quality content. Like we used to plan our videos ahead of time.
Yeah.
And now our schedules have just gotten so like
they're just always changing.
Yeah, and conflicting with each other. So it's like we really have to work harder at our schedules, which throws everything else off because we already work so hard at a lot of the other stuff behind the scenes. I know it doesn't really seem like it, but listen, we be getting shit done.
I feel like the thing about content creation is just like how tedious and time consuming actually like making the content is. Like,
yep,
it's easy to like the podcast part is not the hard part. It's just like literally everything that comes before and after it. Yep. But the actual podcast, that's the fun part. Like, this is the fun part.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just gonna make it more fun.
I mean, it can. Pressure. It can be fun when you actually have the time to do it. Yeah. But when I know that I'm crunching, or when I have other priorities, like mama got to get the bills paid, and that really does take a toll on my mental health already. Yeah. Not only that, but like the semester is about to start back, and I'm freaking out about that too. So it's like, and then also I want to keep up my active lifestyle. Like, I don't want to have to miss out on all of the other stuff that I enjoy because I have to go to work.
Right.
So, it does take a little bit more, like, I don't know, but definitely, yeah, the editing, it's the planning, the organization, and then you have to figure out, like, first of all, what do I want to do, and when do I want to do it? No, not even when do I want to do it. When can I do it?
It's the scheduling, like it's not that there's just not enough hours in a day. Like, yes. And low key, if I didn't work out, it wouldn't matter that much. But like, A, I'd be tired as fuck. B, I literally need at least 7 hours in order for the shit I just did at the gym to mean anything. Like, I have to sleep. Like, literally, that's literally half the job. Like, I have to get enough sleep in the night. Yeah, I just have to, or else I'm gonna sleep through my alarm and be late for my actual fucking job that's actually paying the bills. Like, I just can't. My fucking car didn't start the other day. Like, it's just always something.
It's always something, bro.
Always something.
It's always something.
And it's like, it's always something on the day that we need to record. Yeah. Like, fuck, bro, I'm not doing it.
And it was so much worse when we were dealing with other people. Like, when we were bringing other people's bullshit into our bullshit, it was just so, it was catastrophic. It was bad.
No. When we did that fucking interview with what's the name, like,
oh my god, I've been waiting to talk about that for a hot
just like minute. Knowing what we have been through, I have never felt so disrespected in my life. I felt like he spat at me. Like, I will call my fucking cousins to come jump you. Like, you've lost your mind. My cousins are young niggas now.
Right.
Young and dumb. I'll call them. Don't play with me like
that.
That
was crazy. Whenever it was happening, I think I was just in disbelief the entire time. I was like, certainly not, right? Like, certainly this is not happening, right? Like, it doesn't mean what I think it means.
No shade, not you. Like, you? This is happening with you?
Right? Out of everybody else that we've been in contact with, you're the one.
You're the one. Because we weren't even that pressed to do it. Like,
exactly.
And honestly, at this point, I don't really care. It's not no beef, but like, that's how much of a toll it takes.
It can't be no beef. Like, at first, I felt
it better not be no motherfucking
listen,
beef.
If we would have walked in that building and we were absolutely fucking chopped, it would have been beef. But because we're beautiful and kind and respectful and we have good energy,
exactly,
that's why it's no beef.
And we were actually trying to do something.
Exactly. Because let me tell y'all, he was kind of, I don't know if he was just kind of guarded, but when we went to actually do the interview, and yes, we actually did do the interview, and the footage is never coming out unless he like suddenly dies or something. But listen, we did the interview. When we got there, he was kind of like guarded and tense and kind of didn't want to speak to us. And it was given like, I'm too good to be here. Right. Let's hurry this up.
Literally.
And then once we started talking to him, first of all, when we first walked in, I kind of sensed, I saw an emotion pass across his face, or a realization that, oh, they're sexy.
Right.
And then we started talking to him, and he's like, oh, they're funny. Oh. And I'm actually having a good conversation. Like, we finished the interview, and he was like, wishing that the interview could have been longer.
Right.
Like, wanting it to be longer. And then
after making it seem like we were inconveniencing him,
literally,
we should just be thankful for what the fuck we got. Because we weren't paying this nigga. Like,
right.
Now you want to talk, you want to get to know some bitches. Like, and you know what? Growing up ugly, that experience makes me more mad than it. Like, when I experience that, even if it's like directly because of me, or like if I'm around somebody and I like catch on that that's how they think, it turns me off from a person so bad. And I don't know if it's just because I grew up ugly, so I had to go off of like personality, but like, I hate people that act like that. Like, why are you all of a sudden treating me better than you were because we're in person and you felt a little tickle in your pickle? Like, you're weird as fuck.
Weird as fuck.
And it's like, you've also seen me on the internet.
Right.
Wasn't even my finest hour.
Yeah.
Every time you see me, it's never been my finest hour. We saw him again not too long after that at an outing. I unfortunately had to interact with him like 6 times that night because he just kept like, and it's just like, I could tell that he regretted how he went about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because we're cool bitches, and not only are we cool, we're bad as fuck. Like, do you know how valuable it is to have beautiful women who are actually pleasant to be around?
Right.
Ask the niggas that we be around. Like, Bull literally texted me today after I posted our reel. He was like, get dressed right now. I was like, I can't. Like, I can't. He be wanting us to go out with him so bad. And it's like, not even to be like cocky, but it's just like, we're just real as fuck. Like,
and I don't know, like, when I was younger, or not even when I was coming into myself, I feel like whenever people would show interest in me, not even just in a romantic sense, in a platonic sense, I would feel very just like unsure, kind of like, do they actually really want to hang out with me? Like, this is crazy. Same. But then as I got as I started coming into myself even more, I realized you're kind of just that girl. And that's kind of, I don't want to say rare to come by, but like, out of everybody, there's like not that many people who are pleasant, who are actually genuinely, truly pleasant.
And not just like weird.
Yeah.
And honestly, you kind of went off on a tangent, but still, like, that was crazy. And then it's just like, for you to be acting like this after I slaved over this fucking treatment, rearranged my schedule 6 different fucking times to try and accommodate, because we're so thankful that even though you really ain't nobody, you're still taking time out of your schedule that you be posting is busy. Yeah. Allegedly, to do this interview with us. And we appreciate that. Like, regardless of the context, we appreciate you being here. Like,
And it was just like it was kind of like a slap in the face, because it's like, you really ain't nobody for real, but you are still deserving and worthy of like the utmost amount of respect and attention. Like, we're going to do our research. We're gonna treat you the same as
best with this.
We're gonna do our absolutely best.
You were recommended to us. Like, we didn't even really want, like, we had to be convinced a little bit. Not even say like, oh no, we just didn't want to do it, but like there was some other stuff that we were like, maybe not. But it was like we still treated him like, you know, a human being. Yeah. A decent one at least. Niggas just be weird. And it's like, I don't have time to be fooling with weird people, like, at all. It's gonna put me in a position that's gonna be hard to get myself out of later. I don't want to do that.
And we were dealing with that a lot.
Do you know how hard it was for me to sit? Do you know how hard it was for me to sit next to him and pretend like I gave a fuck about anything he was talking about? How hard it was for me to listen to him talk about bonnets and like empowering women and doing that through.
Oh my God!
Wearing a bonnet. Like, I was taking deep breaths. Like,
y'all, I actually listen. I have the footage. If I don't know if y'all have to see this. Like, y'all have to see this. It really wasn't like the best quality as far as like camera, because we were dealing with some stuff with the camera and like the microphone and everything.
Y'all remember? Y'all there?
They were there. Y'all were there. Y'all remember?
The video previous and after was the same.
The content, it was still a pretty cool interview, and it would have, like, if we would have been able. I don't want to say been able, we had the ability to, we just didn't want to. But if we would have put that video out on YouTube, not saying that it could have done anything to help his career, but if he was to ever blow up in the future, that is like gold. This is like you in the beginning, early stages of your career, and you have this random interview from like 5 years ago.
Like, that could be a piece of your lore.
That's like
the places you want to be. That's an interview that Nardwuar would bring up.
Yes. Like, I don't think he was like understanding the full scope of whatever, because I think he thought he was like somebody for real. Yeah. Like,
and it's like, we're not even nobody either. It's just you never know. Like, you literally never know, because we could fucking blow up. Yeah. And we have a video with you on our page.
Exactly.
Then that just starts going viral randomly. Like, you never know. You just never know with people. So the fact that you're just like, walking around treating people like that, don't piss me off. I don't have time for you to just be walking around, deciding you want to be nice to me because I'm cute today. Like,
but no, I was gonna say, if y'all want to see the video, I'm not going to say it's like the best video in the world, but it was still, if you just want to see what we're talking about, you can kind of sense the energy in the video. There was like some shade thrown a little bit towards the end. If you don't really want to see it, I'll find a way for y'all to watch it, but you know, I'll have to see if y'all actually
we'll release it on Patreon.
Okay, period. The Patreon is coming soon.
We'll release it on Patreon for $6.99 per month. Nothing too crazy. Like,
yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's a lot of the stuff that we used to have to deal with.
That's funny.
It just was not it. We're
evolving from that.
Yeah. The interviews are coming back. Since we're doing the audio versions again, we will have like more people joining.
Yeah, we'll be doing like interviews, but also like co-hosts.
Yeah,
like,
I really do just like talking to people instead of just
asking people questions.
Yeah. But anyway, so we do have an astro tip.
We do.
For, what is it, this Wednesday?
Well, yeah, I figured the video is going to go up on Wednesday, hopefully, audio, whatever. So, yeah, I figured we could talk about, like, the different days of the week, the podcast, because they're all supposedly ruled by, like, different planets. And Wednesday is ruled by Mercury, so it's, like, a really good day to, like, communicate things and, like, plan out schedules. And, like, if you're planning a trip, you want to do stuff like buy the flight on Wednesday. If you're applying for jobs, you want to apply to jobs like on Wednesday. You want to like edit your resume on Wednesday. You want to organize your space on a Wednesday. Like I don't know, it's just like a day for thinkers. There's also like a saying. I don't even know where it came from. Not gonna lie, I literally just seen it on the astrology website. But like for every day, it says Thursday's child, Wednesday's child, Monday's child is blah blah blah. Wednesday's child is full of woe. That's what it says. So basically, people who are like born on Wednesday can be known to be like worrisome, or just like people who think too much.
I was born on Friday.
I think Friday is Venus. Which makes sense.
Why?
You're Venusian.
Okay. Oh, Taurus.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I was born on Sunday, I think.
What does that mean?
I don't even know. I'd have to look. It might be like the actual sun. Yeah, I don't know. Because Monday is the moon.
Okay.
So it might be the sun. I don't know. But yeah. Stuff to look out for on Wednesdays.
That's so crazy. You can relate astrology to almost anything. Literally.
You can literally lose something. And if you know the exact time you lost that thing, there's a person who can like put a birth chart in and read it. And like, no, I swear to God, like they can put a birth chart into like the time you lost it, where you lost it. I'm not exactly sure if it's like just the time that you lost it that they're making the birth chart for or whatever. But like they could find it. Like they'll be able to read the chart. And, like, it'll be, like, this thing's Jupiter is in fucking Scorpio. And they're like, well, Jupiter has to do with chairs. Scorpio has to do with dark stuff underneath. So I'm guessing that you lost it underneath the chair last night at about 4:45 p.m. And the person will literally, like, post a picture of them holding the object. Like, how the fuck did you do that? I used to follow a person that did that on Twitter just for fun. Like, it's so crazy.
Wow.
Nobody can ever convince me that it's not real. Like, it's so crazy. And it's the most random shit. Like, you just found an object.
What is it called?
It's called horary.
No, but what is it called when they tell you where you need to go, like, to live?
Astrocartography.
That's why I need my birth time. Like, I need to go wherever home is, because it ain't here.
I think it's like your Venus line, your sun line. What do they say? Don't move on your Saturn line. I wouldn't do that. It's a Capricorn rising. I would not do that. But as a Taurus sun, I could see your Venus or your sun line doing good. But I don't know much about that. Or the horary. I think that's how you say it. I really don't know. You can use that shit for literally anything though. Like this is why I don't defend it.
Like, have to start like
I don't ever defend it because it's like low key more for me. Like it's fine. It's fine. I've seen.
It's like a secret, like an inside. Ooh, like I
don't
know.
mind being in on it. Like
I have the upper hand.
I have the cheat code. Like it's fine.
No, even celebrities be using it.
Every successful celebrity has an astrologer
in their circle, on their team,
on the payroll,
exactly.
On the payroll,
telling them exactly when to release, what time to release.
That football player, I think it's like Tom Brady or something. One of the Victoria's Secret supermodels, her name is Giselle. She's like foreign, but she's like into astrology, and like she got married to him, and she was like literally predicting, maybe it's tarot that she's into, something. It was astrology or tarot or both, but she was just like predicting how his seasons were gonna go to a T, like to a T for like the next 5 years. And then they got divorced, blah blah blah. And he did an interview, and he was like, "Yeah, she kind of predicted all of that. Like,
wow,
she just knew. Like, she just knew." And it's like, listen,
too powerful,
too much power. Like, niggas don't even know what to do with that. He didn't even know what to do with all that. All you have to do is listen. It's not that hard.
When you think about it, you're really getting the inside scoop by listening to this right now. Exactly. Like, you don't even... No, listen, nobody else is hearing this. They don't know. Except for you.
So what are you going to do with this information?
Let us know.
That's the real question. I think you should spread it personally, but that's just me.
Spread it?
Yes. Spread the information and in turn the podcast. Yes. Precisely that, yeah.
Period. Okay, so y'all, we have big three at Saint Aries.
Which is like, yeah, right. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. They say that. Aries sun, Pisces moon, Taurus rising. I don't hate this.
I don't hate it, but I know you're not fucking sane, so you can drop the act.
Definitely drop not. Aries sun followed up immediately with the Pisces moon. Listen, from one Pisces moon to the next, there's no saving you.
It was never giving same. Like, it was just never giving that, unfortunately. I will say, with the Taurus rising, I can see you or just your life kind of being set up to be comfortable. Like, maybe you don't have to be in a lot of situations that kind of just drive you crazy. But with that Aries sun and Pisces moon, I feel like you don't need to be put in a situation to be crazy. Like, yeah, you just give that.
Yeah. I do feel like you're very pleasant to be around.
Yeah, though. No, I think I'd love you.
Yeah.
Actually, you'd probably be one of my faves.
Yeah, very pleasant to be around.
Honestly, you'd probably be my favorite because Makayla's a Pisces moon. My other best friend Monster is an Aries sun. Like,
with that Taurus rising though, I just love Taurus energy so much. It's just truly nothing like it for me. I'm very compatible with the Taurus. I just, in all shapes, I just love them.
Honestly. I just feel like Taurus and Aries together.
That's conflicting. Like, that is conflicting.
It's like you're so stubborn and you're so wrong. Yeah. To be a Taurus and be wrong is one thing, but to be a stubborn Aries, like
that tells me that you really you have certain impulses and you're like, I'm gonna do what feels right. And with the Pisces moon, that just feels I'm very sensitive also, not just sensitive as in like my emotions, but I'm sensitive to like my instinct just screams at me sometimes as a Pisces moon. And when your instinct screams at you, you're probably like the type of person that's like, I have to follow my desires. I have to carry out my passions. And like, hopefully your Taurus rising helps you to do that in a very practical, real way. But like, I feel like maybe your chart is saying to me, you have desires and impulses and things that you really, really, truly want to do. And you're probably not going to put much thought into doing them. You're probably going to put a little bit of thought, but you're like, I have to do this. Like, this is what I have to do. You tell yourself a lot, I have to do this. I must do this. That's probably like a justification for you. Like, it felt right. I had to do it. I needed to do it. Like, that's just how it is.
I wonder where your Venus is. Because her rising is a Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus, so that means their chart ruler is their Venus. And I wonder what sign that is. Because that could low-key give a lot to you. Like, my chart ruler is just my Saturn, but that is in Gemini. And it's in my 6th house, which is also in Gemini, with all my other Gemini placements. So it's just giving very Gemini. I can't really help that. But, yeah, I don't know.
This is a lot of emotion.
Saying Aries, change it. Just change the name. Just change the name. Like, get serious, get a grip. Very delusional of you to have that. Very Pisces moon of you to have that as your Instagram name, but it was just never giving that. Super cute though.
Super cute. It's kind of like a what is it? When two things kind of contradict each other. Sane and then Aries right after that.
Exactly. Oxymoron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Keep it. Fine. Keep it.
Okay, so getting straight into actually, that was the end of the big three. If you want us to drag your big three, you can either comment. I know Spotify has like a comment section. I'd be tapped into the comments on Spotify. I'd be seeing them. And I wish I could like them. I wonder if I can respond to them. I don't know. But yeah, comment your big three. You can definitely follow us on Instagram or Twitter at earthsignsandeyerolls. We usually post about it on our story. And
maybe that should be what we post on Twitter. What's y'all's big three?
Okay, so go to Twitter.
People love telling stuff about themselves. That's what I noticed. Like, yeah, I feel like I could ask a yes or no question. People don't really want to respond, but if I be like, tell me something about you, people like, well, since you asked,
I've been waiting to talk about this for a hot fucking minute. No, I love that. But yeah, follow us on Twitter and look out for that post if you want to be featured on the pod. When we do our video episodes, we actually like to put the profile of the person on the page because that kind of like helps us a little bit. But yeah. So I do have an eye roll. I want to talk about the period phases because why are there... I truly feel like, and this is probably scientifically true anyway, but I only have one normal week out of the month. Yeah. I only have 12 weeks where I'm completely, I don't even want to say normal, but when there's nothing else influencing my mood, my behavior. Because sometimes I do think, I don't want to blame it on my period, but sometimes I do things and I say things and I feel things. And I'm like, that wouldn't have happened if I, that wouldn't have happened. But, yeah, I was just looking it up one day. And apparently there's 4 different cycles of the period. Yeah. There's the menstrual cycle or phase. There's the ovulation phase, follicular, whatever it's called, phase. And then there's another one where it's like, okay, you're going to be the most normal this week. The luteal? Probably, I don't know. The luteal phase, yeah. And it's like, so the menstrual phase, that's when you're, obviously not ovulating. That's when you're bleeding. Mm-hmm. The ovulation phase, that's when you're like horny. Or
trying to make a baby.
Exactly. And it's like, I don't know, you're getting all those extra hormones and you're just really feeling it. The third phase, I can't remember what that one is, but I do know that there's a phase either before or after my cycle where I'm just looking at myself and I'm like, I'm kind of hit, like, God damn. But there's also,
I was not expecting you to say that.
Okay. There's also a phase or like a week out of the month. A week out of the month where I'm like, wow, this is the most feminine I've ever looked. Like I feel so fertile right now. Yeah. Like, I don't know. But then, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy out here. This shit's crazy.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie, like, my period is really irregular. I literally get it like 2 to 4 times a year. But it's like, I lose my mind completely every time. Like,
I ask myself, I don't know if I want to be you or if I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because
you don't want this life. Like, you guys, I used to take when I was like right after high school, I used to take a pregnancy test like that's at least once a month.
Terrifying. Actually.
But like more than once a month. And I used to like hide them from my mom. Mind you, y'all, so I wouldn't even have sex for like months at a time. I know every single pregnancy symptom, like the back of my head, because I used to Google it like every 3 days. Like, my anxiety is really bad. And like, I don't know why. I just used to think I was pregnant, but it was like my period has never been regular. So it's like, I can't track it. Like, yeah. I would just never know. And I just always felt like I needed to be on top of it, you know, just in case. Yeah. Y'all, I've spent so much money on fucking pregnant. I wish they had like a fucking points reward system. Mm-hmm. Because I would probably never have to pay for this.
Points reward system for the pregnancy test.
I'd probably never have to pay again.
Literally. But no, that is so real. Thinking that you're pregnant every 6 that's crazy.
God.
That's crazy. I sneezed the wrong way and I'm like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. I'm fucking pregnant.
No, literally, like, you got to be careful. Especially in this state. I don't have time for that. I don't have time. You're not going to catch me off guard. Yeah, no. I almost slapped the shit out of somebody's son the other day because I was about to start my period. It's crazy. I'm still going to slap the shit out of somebody's daughter, though. Oh, but
yeah.
I'm not as much in a rush as I was to smack the shit out of her. Because the other day I was itching and ready for it. Like, Don't let me be irritable. And it's like, once I start my period, low-key, I calm down. But it's like that week before.
No, the week before,
like,
be having...
Yo. Yeah. Yo. Who is you? Like,
who is you?
Who is you? Do something. Like, do something. No, literally, like, losing my goddamn mind.
It be having me extra emotional. Like,
I don't be emotional. I be irritable as fuck. Like,
the week before my period, I'm like taking things personally. I'm crying. I'm like, sometimes I get upset really quickly, but that's only because like I'm taking things super personally. Like, and I'm not able to, you know, see through the correct lens. But
I have to smoke so much weed. Like sometimes I can tell if I haven't smoked in like a good 6 hours, because like at the 4-hour mark, I'll be like, damn, kind of want to roll a blunt. Once it gets to that 6-hour mark, if I'm in the car and I start like cussing, I'm like, okay, I need to like put drugs in my system. But when I'm like on that week before, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm gonna tweak the fuck out. Like, and then it's just like, that's the week that everybody tries me for what? Like literally for what? And I thought I was tripping. But maybe nobody was trying me. I was just, yeah, whatever. It don't matter. That shit is crazy. Like, I hate it. I really hate it.
The shit we have to deal with
as a woman.
All right, so Netflix is ruining a perfectly good show with live
Listen,
the Kakaguri.
Yes, I'm really upset about it. And I just don't know why they did that.
Yeah.
Where are the Asian people?
Yeah.
Is that not a thing? Like,
I do feel like some of them was white. Some of them were white, but like, excuse me. I just feel like if you're going to do a remake, at least have the same costumes. Like, is that not the least that you can do? Even if you do change the race of a person, of a student,
make it
why
good.
Why are they not? The lipstick of the girl, she has blonde hair. And I feel like the blonde hair is kind of like a part of what makes her
whole look,
her whole
like,
character. Yeah, like even like the way that it's like
type,
influences her personality. Her hair is supposed to be blonde. She's supposed to have blue lipstick,
frosty lips. Like,
tell me why this bitch got dark black hair with like some dark plum lipstick.
Like, just doing shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I guess I get that they're at a high school, but I don't like that they all look 16. Like, I wanted to give like Victorious, but like cuntier.
That's what it was supposed to give, honestly. Yeah.
I would have watched that. I don't know what that's giving, like that fucking Sabrina show or like Riverdale. Like, what is this?
It did excuse me. It did feel very like unserious.
Yeah,
or
it felt
like
very unserious.
I feel like the tone of the show is supposed to be kind of dark, kind of like serious, kind of like whimsical, ominous. Yes, that's the energy of
whimsical,
the show.
For sure, but like ominous nonetheless.
Mostly,
like...
yeah. And this newer version kind of feels comedic.
Maybe that's why I wanted Asian people, because I know they would have did it right.
Yeah,
no shade. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Like, Americans need to stop touching shit. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
What is that?
What is that? That's kind of why I started watching like the K-dramas and like all the Japanese movies. I've even started watching the Brazilian ones. They're so good. Like, they're so much better. I don't know what it is. Like, I think America is just so committed to being the worst at everything.
Like, mid.
It's so
mid shit.
Annoying.
Ugly shit. Like,
yeah.
America is the ugly shit of the continent.
Like, that ain't fine shit.
That is not fine shit at all. I'm over it. No, it's fucking ridiculous.
Absurd.
It's cool. Like,
but no, I wanted to talk about also Whitney from Love Island, how she's converting back to bad bitch-ism.
I would love to see it.
Love to see a baddie coming back to her, not even coming back to her roots, but she definitely lost her mind for a little bit, and I'm glad she's finding it again.
Yeah.
Because what was she saying? She was talking about how in order to to attract this. Y'all already know how I feel about the type of content where women are just coming on here being like, this is what you need to do to get a man. Like, she was losing her marbles. She was talking about modesty and how you need to present differently to attract a different type of man. And granted, that may be true. That holds a little bit of truth to it, but not for the reasons that y'all want it to be. Like, not for those reasons. And
it's like, babe,
yeah,
your man met you on a reality TV show,
and you are giving
bad bitch.
You were not
fell in love with a bad bitch,
right? And nobody, I don't really know. We don't really know the context or like the reason why she started saying this. Like, maybe he switched up on her and maybe she felt like this is what she had to become. Or maybe they were already broken up and she kind of like took it as, it's because I was a baddie. You know, sometimes when we experience heartbreak, we start blaming ourselves or looking at ourselves and thinking like, maybe in order to not experience this type of pain, I have to do the opposite of what I was already doing so somebody can love me again. Yeah. You know? So we don't really know. But it was still like the switch up was just kind of crazy. Like, you can be modest. You can be modest. If you suddenly have a change of heart or you feel like this lifestyle is no longer serving me, there's nothing wrong with that. But my issue is when people get online and they convince everybody else to do the same thing for the reasons that they're doing it, when the reasons they're doing it is very toxic and like not coming from a place of like, this is just who I am. This is just how, this is something that I resonate with now. It's like,
because the content wouldn't even look like that.
It wouldn't look like that. She was like, all you're going to attract are rappers and blah, 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 and this and this and that. Basically saying that those type of people won't treat you well because of the way that you look. Yeah. That's not always true. It's not. And she sounded like that type of content, sometimes it kind of sounds like, it sounds like a trauma response. It sounds like a trauma response.
It does. And I'm just going to say it. I think it's a little anti-black.
It is anti-black. I was going to say that, but I'm like, let me not push it. Let me not push it.
And it's like, again, I don't know their business. I didn't watch that season of Love Island. I didn't even watch the good season of Love Island. I just kept up with everything that was going on, but I was too lazy to actually stream it until the reunion. But like, I'm not going to say those are maybe the traits that, like, he was going to have to take some getting used to. So you felt like you needed to, like, dim that light. But, you know, after you get off of Love Island, you go into kind of this influencer type of vibe. So it's like, this is the type of stuff that you kind of have to influence now because the man that you're with, that you've been parading around for the past year or so, you know, that I guess you could say helped you get to where you are, or is the reason that, you know, you got so popular on the show because of your love connection with him. Like, maybe he dimmed that light a little bit because, you know, he's not black, so he's not used to a bad bitch. No shade. Like, I don't feel like you come across that as much in other races, or at least just not to the intensity that a black woman can bring. Like, black women are bad bitches. I feel like we kind of coined the term. So it's like her basically, I'm not gonna say she's being black again, because like, it's not something you can take away from her, but her like leaning into that and then out of that and then back into that, it's kind of just like, girl, what was that about?
No, but
fly past
the type of language she was using, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it was great. I didn't want to say it, but it was definitely giving like, what are you really trying to say here? Like, what are you trying to say? What do you mean?
The fuck is going on? Like,
and I really wish people would just say what they want to say. It'll be so much easier to have these type of conversations.
She was going to say, you can't be ghetto, because if you're ghetto, it's not going to keep your man home. You think your man wants to come home to a ghetto girl who hasn't cleaned the house, who hasn't made dinner? Like, no, your man wants a sweet lady that he can come home to. Like, that's what she wanted to say. stupid nigga bitches keep doing ghetto shit. Like, that's not gonna keep your man at home. That's for the streets. If you want to live a life of the streets, that's what you do. But if you want a man,
right. Yeah, that's what she wanted to say. Precisely.
That's what I heard. Like,
yeah,
that's all I heard. And it's like, I see you twerk on your way to the ground and then come back up. Like, I don't really care about your opinion, I guess. Like, I see what makes you cheer. I don't know. Like, girl, anyways.
Yeah. But nonetheless,
if her nigga was black, she wouldn't be talking none of that.
No, she would not be. Nonetheless, though, she has been getting a lot of hate on the internet lately. And
she posted that breakup video of them.
Yeah, which is like, I don't know. I don't care.
That bad.
I don't care.
I saw the comments. I was like, damn.
They were going in on her.
I was like, damn.
Like, it was bad. But honestly, I don't see what was that bad about the video. It's not like she was talking down on herself. Yeah. She was literally just explaining how she was starting to navigate life again after her breakup, which is like, don't y'all, isn't this the type of shit y'all were begging influencers to show us?
Exactly.
Like, them being vulnerable, them living life like y'all really don't want this for real. Y'all don't want this for real. Like, but I didn't think it was that serious.
It wasn't that serious.
But after
now,
mm-hmm.
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
Had that been you posted it, I would have been like, can I borrow your phone really quick? Mine is just like not working for some reason. And it would have been taken down. Put that down. Like that down. You've lost it.
You know, I couldn't let that be me. But
exactly.
I couldn't let that be you neither.
But it was just a diary post, and it's like, she likes to share. You know, you don't like to share, and I know that, so I would never let you post something like that. She likes to share, so maybe that's not some, like, she's just sharing. I feel like she was just sharing her experience. Like, people were dragging it.
They're definitely dragging it, and they were also dragging her when she kind of like came back to herself. And I just feel like we don't give people enough grace. And we don't give people, I don't know, I just feel like she probably realized she made a mistake and she's allowed to come back from that. It's not like she killed somebody.
Exactly.
It's not like she assaulted someone.
And you know what? I'll say this again. And I know I just said the anti-black thing. But I feel like as a black woman, I could understand when you date outside of your race and you're introduced to a new, like, just a new way of being loved. And, you know, maybe you do feel like you should be softer, you know, insert air quotes, but it's like, I feel like
she realized she was wrong.
Yeah, like, you shouldn't have to change to be loved softly.
And I think that is, like, an experience as black women that, you know, that's, like, a common experience that a lot of us have.
Canon event.
It's a canon event. Yeah.
Sometimes.
We should be grateful that she was able to come back from this.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Like, we almost lost a good one.
Right. Maybe it was like a friend or a therapist, a parent. Something helped her.
She started talking to Serena. She got that together quick. Like, she don't play that.
Yeah, like, I'm grateful to have her back. I'm just grateful to have her back because I understand. I have empathy and compassion,
and I just want to save as many of y'all as I can.
Exactly. Some people don't come back from this.
Some of y'all don't be coming back. Some of y'all are long gone.
They were damned before,
like, doomed
before they even knew it.
No, okay. Speaking of niggas that are doomed, Jojo Siwa. What is happening? Like, these are shows that I literally don't even watch, but because of Twitter, I might as well be like.
Have you ever seen Big Brother?
I've probably seen like one episode. I think when Tiffany was on there.
Pollard?
Yeah. That might have been the only time I watched it. Like, and again, if something funny had happened with her, I'd watch that episode, but like, I'm not just watching it through and through. Y'all, Jojo Siwa has like a partner. Like I don't know their pronouns because everybody keeps calling them her partner.
But they're saying she's in a lesbian relationship.
Yeah, so I'm guessing her girlfriend, whatever. Mm-hmm. And she's like, babe, doing everything but fucking this man. Like, she's doing everything but fucking this dude. Also, he's like, they're like 10 years apart at least.
He's like 30.
He's like 30. Yeah. She's like younger than us, no?
Yeah. She's like 22.
Yeah. Like, they're 23. Like 10 years apart. So he's like 32.
Yeah.
He's over 30. They're like hugged up, like broke boyfriend hugged up, like behind, like they're sleeping together. He's cuddling. Rubbing her back, like the small of her back.
They might as well just kiss.
They might as well just have sex. Might as well just fuck on camera. They might as well just fuck on cam, like on cam.
That's like cuddling.
She admitted that she was not a lesbian.
Really?
Yes.
First of all, going on a TV show, cuddling up to a man, like cuddling up to somebody on the TV while I'm at home watching it, that's like 50,000, 100 million, trillion bodies. Like,
that's like doomed to hell. Like, we have to burn this bitch. Like, please, are you kidding me? And like, I guess they do, like, they send in little messages, or I don't know what it is, but she was upset because nobody said that they loved her, missed her, and like, you know, she was laughing about it at first, and then she kind of just broke down a little bit, and I was like, oh, you felt that. Like, maybe it's starting to dawn on you that everybody can fucking see you.
Yeah.
Which I guess is the point of the show, like, just constant surveillance.
Yeah. Most reality TV is, like, or game shows.
Is that a game show?
Yeah. They're competing. To be the
I don't know what the fuck they competing with. I haven't seen one game.
They vote each other out and win challenges and stuff.
I haven't seen one game. I haven't seen one competition.
Yeah.
Seen so many intimate moments though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
maybe she doesn't feel like she's doing anything wrong. Because when I'm looking at this, I'm like, there's no way. But is this like a lesbian thing though? Because she thinks it's a guy that it doesn't mean anything. But it's like, y'all are still
She admitted to not being a lesbian though.
Oh, okay.
Like,
then that's different.
Gone on for a little bit, and then like I seen that post.
And she doesn't have her phone right now, does she?
I don't think so.
That'd be the problem, bro.
I'm just like, what?
There's
I'm so confused. Like, PR wise too.
Yeah.
Karma's a bitch. I should have known better.
She's losing it. Oh my god!
Like, we just went over this. Like, this was your whole thing. Karma's a bitch, and you should have known better. Why are you doing the thing? Why are you doing it again?
If I had wrote her a letter, I'd be calling her. I was just gonna ask, but if I was her girlfriend, I would be calling her all type of. I would be inventing names like shit ain't nobody ever heard before. That's what I would be calling her. What'd you say?
Guess what her sign is?
Pisces.
Nope.
Sag.
Nope.
No, I know it. It's Aries.
No.
No?
No.
Is it Gemini?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right, I'm out.
Taurus sun, Taurus Venus.
Wait. Really?
Mm-hmm. She got a lot of Taurus.
Damn.
Capricorn moon. Her rising's not on here. I don't think they know her birth time.
Wow.
Yeah. Aquarius.
She don't give a fuck.
Mercury is also in Taurus. She's got like a Taurus stellium going on. She didn't give a fuck. Like,
I don't give a fuck. But you got my mind made up.
Doing me fuck a slut. And then she got to let bitch beat me up. That is fucked up. No, it's crazy. It's actually crazy because they be saying that like Venus, Earth sign, Venus placements are like super committed. And I'm a Venus and Taurus too. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I'm not going to say that like I can't do monogamy, but it's like, I'm just not going to if I don't want to. Like, I definitely don't do anything I don't want to do. But I feel like that's just the Taurus of it. And the, I don't know, like Venus is in its home. Mm-hmm. I feel like Taurus is very, very much like, if it comes across my path and I'm into that, why not indulge? Like, why not indulge? But people are always just like talking about how like monogamous Tauruses are, and like Venus and Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
I think when it's mine, find that person,
mine. Yeah, like when it's mine, it's mine for sure. Yeah. Like once I'm really into somebody, it's really hard for me to like not like for my head to turn, but like you gotta really lock that down. Yeah, you got to lock that down with that Gemini sun. You got to lock that down. And with the Capricorn rising, I'm a businesswoman. Like I will just schedule you somewhere. Yeah, unless you lock down that whole schedule. Yeah. That's funny though. She's fucking crazy for that though. Like on national television. I would never.
See you. Oh my god! Imagine coming back home and just seeing all that. Like, I would be experiencing so much anxiety. I wouldn't think of anything else because I'd just be thinking about the fact that I'm being surveillanced
the whole time.
It's so crazy. That's like being on Love Island to me. When it's like you're doing things, your family's watching this, like your everybody
family is watching you cheat on your long-term girlfriend, like with a man.
With a man.
And you're like a gay mascot.
Yeah.
I guess she's been trying to venture out of that. Not even really though.
I wonder if she sees it as cheating though, because I feel like she might be the type of person that's kind of like delusional about things. Like,
I just feel like people can say that they don't see it as cheating, but if she's seen her girlfriend doing that, would it make her upset? Like, we can go over the guidelines.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think she thinks it would make her girlfriend upset because I don't think she thinks she's doing anything wrong.
And her girlfriend switched places, would she be upset if her girlfriend was doing that with anybody else? Because I feel like that's just like, I feel like you just treat people how you want to be treated.
But it's like, Jojo Siwa though.
That means nothing to me.
She's not all the way here. Like,
she's not that far off though. She's just kind of rich. She's a child star, I guess.
Sometimes she be doing shit, and
she's
I'm like,
young.
I'm like, oh, she's not here right now. Like, remember she was doing that dance everywhere? She forced the people to sing her song at Disney. She's not here. I'm telling you, she don't know what's going on right now. That girl is confused and lost.
Off a beam, literally. No, that poor baby. That poor baby back at home. It's like, I know she pay all the bills.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be mad as fuck if I didn't pay all my bills. We living good. I'm cheating publicly, like, bro.
You leaving? Be honest, you leaving? You leaving?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you have to have more respect for me than that. Like, you're not gonna cheat on me publicly. Like, you can't even, like, first of all, you're not gonna cheat on me, period. Like, I would probably leave either way, because I just feel like we don't even have to be together. Like, we could just both be single. Like, it's not that deep. But, like, if we are together, and, okay, you rich as hell, you know, you're paying my way, you really want to be that person to cheat, you can't even pay the way of somebody to make it discreet enough. Like, you don't even fuck with me like that. Like, we don't even have that much respect. You don't even have that much respect for me
to do it on national television.
Bitch pregnant,
and then to do it on national television and then complain that no one's saying I love you back.
Girl, fuck you. I would have been at the Big Brother mansion, like
outside the door, like, let me in there, bro. Let me in.
I would have just
hop in the fence
inside.
Hop in the fence, sneak through the back door.
Hop in the fence. I was talking to somebody the other day. He was telling me how tall one of the fences were at this like neighborhood he was Ubering to. I was like, I could probably jump that. And he was like, no, you couldn't. I was like, the fuck? The fuck, nigga?
You must be unfamiliar with your game.
Must be unfamiliar as fuck with my game. Have upper body strength and leg strength and core strength. Yeah. I could climb it if I wanted to.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know shit about me.
It's best he doesn't know, actually.
It is best. Keep underestimating me so when I have to fuck you up, you're not prepared for it. It'd be better for me. No, that was funny though. Yeah, no, she's going to hell.
Yeah. She's not helping our cases though. Cause I Actually, I've stopped defending the Tauruses, honestly, because I get it. I understand.
Same with the Gemini. It's not even like...
I've just stopped defending the Tauruses.
It is what it is sometimes. Yeah. Like, they're not all... You can't win them all. No, I hate them all.
It'd be so funny because my friend, she only attracts Tauruses. I don't know what it is. She's a Cancer sun, but like it's kind of scary. Everybody she's like romantically involved with, they end up revealing their astrology, their sun signs to her, and they end up being Tauruses. But like they all end up doing her dirty. And she be telling me about these experiences, and I be dead silent because I'm like, yeah, no, I get it. Like I get it, because it's like I understand the instincts of a Taurus, and I understand where they're framing what they're thinking and why they're thinking it.
But it's just like it gets to a point.
They don't always go about it in the best way, but I know the intentions behind a Taurus. Yeah, and it's just like some people just get it. Some people get it, and some people don't. And I feel like a lot of somebody like a Cancer sun, they might not just get it. They just might not get it. Like a Gemini, they'll probably get it. A Leo might not get it. Mm-hmm. A Pisces might get it.
Pisces will get it. Pisces gets it for sure. No, I've dealt with 2 Taurus men. They were both weird as fuck. One of them was fucking married. Like, y'all are not good people.
She's kind of gay though. But Taurus men are not to be. They can't be monogamous. Remember that situation I had with that guy, and I found out he had a girlfriend the entire time? He was a Taurus. Taurus people, it's like underdeveloped Taurus just has to indulge. Yeah. Like, yeah. Underdeveloped Taurus is like gluttony. Like, I just need more. Like, why not? No, that was crazy. Find out that man was married. Y'all, the way that nigga used to be fucking me, like, you hate your wife. You fucking me like this, you hate her. Like, this is crazy. I will never forgive him for that shit. Ever. Why are you thinking about it? Stop. He's married. I'm not thinking about it. I don't know if he's still married, because she was the one who texted me. I sent her picture. Nah, she probably stayed with him. She was white. He's still married. She seemed really sad. Her dad was like sick with cancer. Aww. He told me his brother was sick with cancer. And it was her dad? It was her dad. Mind you, we'd be in their house. I'm like playing with their dog. He was so cute too. He's a big old pit bull. You have another bitch in my house playing with my dog? With her dog. Imagine you were involved with somebody and they bring somebody else in here petting Benji. And he's not barking. He's all up on me, like. First of all, Benji not no fake ass bitch, so he's not even on that type of time, but that friendly ass dog was all up on me. I'd be so mad. Maybe she's not with him. You know, white people love their animals. You brought this random bitch over here. No, I sent her like pictures and like videos because I was like, girl, you need to leave him. Like, he is not acting like no married man. Let me tell you. That's crazy. He got me like super expensive gifts, like Valentine's Day and my birthday. And then I tried to like break things off. I feel like I told this story on here before, but I tried to break things off with him. Mm-hmm. And like, he was like, I'm sorry, like, we can do more. Like, I just be having a lot going on with my brother and his fibrosis. Did he ever admit it? No. Wow. No, she was the one who told me, and I just ended up blocking his number. Oh, okay. Wow. Mm-hmm. You're so strong. She's crazy. I would have needed answers. Get back over here. Matter of fact, yeah, get back over here. I would have fucked him. It's just no myself too well. I don't give a fuck about that white bitch that much. Like, it was sorry to that girl. Sorry to that girl. Like, y'all want to know what I can't. We start talking, and I'm like, let me just tell my bitch. it. Thank you so much for listening to our audio only special. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube. We will be putting out, that's not done. We're not stopping that, but definitely follow us on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at earthsignsandeyerolls. We will see y'all next week. Bye.